Alright, in this video we're going to talk about holding the paddle when you're standing up on the water, okay? One hand is always going to be at the top when you're standing, and the other hand is going to be give or take around the middle of the paddle blade. But what tends to happen, especially for beginner paddlers, is that we tend to shorten our grip too much and we're holding way up here. What happens when we do that is we end up doing a lot more arm paddling and we don't use our hips and our legs and our core like we want to do, so we don't have as efficient of a paddle stroke. So where do you want to have your bottom hand? A couple ways you can do this. One is a goal post. So you want to create a goal post with your arms, and you want both arms to be at 90 degrees here, okay? And wherever that 90 degrees is, that bottom hand, that's where you're going to have your hand when you're paddling. So I like to take some athletic tape. You can take any kind of grip tape. You can sand it down here, whatever you need to, like a non-skid spray, whatever you need to. But a good guideline is to tape where you want to put your hand. And in general, when we're paddling more endurance, we might have a slightly shorter grip. If we're sprinting, we might have a slightly lower grip, okay? That's gonna help us get down further, okay? Additionally, if we tend to have a longer paddle for, say, endurance or distance paddling, but then we start surfing or we do some sprints, we might end up choking down on that paddle blade with our top hand and our bottom hand, okay? So that's where we want to hold our paddle. Okay, if you are on your knees and you are knee paddling, you do not want to hold the top of the paddle, okay? You are never going to hold the top of the paddle when you are knee paddling. What you're going to do instead is you're going to choke down. So hand about a third of the way down, and then the other hand about the bottom third, okay? Otherwise, it is about the same. You're going to have both thumbs up, okay? And then whenever you switch sides, you just flip-flop hands, okay? So flip-flop hands, same idea when you're paddling here, okay? One other way to get your paddle to determine where that bottom hand goes is also to create an equilateral triangle. So think of your arm, other arm, and then you want that paddle shaft to be about the same length